Good morning, everyone. Welcome to this week's live here in Journey to Lasting Love. I am Tina Shayani, the founder of this group, as well as the head coach at Tishay Coaching, where we help people, mostly women, but men too, attract and build lasting, loving relationships. Welcome to this week's live. As you know, we do this every Wednesday at 11 o'clock. And I'm very excited to share this time with you. If you know someone that will benefit from this information or would be interested in this information, please invite them to the group, help to grow our community, and let's get the message out to as many people as we can. Good morning, Sherry. I'm so glad you made it here live today. I know it's hard for you. So if you know people that are interested in this material, that could benefit from this material, please invite them to our community. If you are ready to fast track your growth and take it to the next level quickly, go to tshaycoaching.com and set up a quick connection call with me. Let's get to know each other and let's see what Tishay coaching program is the right fit for you. Let's jump right into this week's topic, finding the one. And the topic of the discussion was 3 things that will lead you to the one. Could there be just 3 things? Well, there are many things, but let's talk top 3. Now, number 1 is the first and most important part of this journey. Decide that you want to be in a relationship. And let's talk about the relationship of marriage as our example here. Decide that you want to be married because you love this idea of finding one person and spending the rest of your life with that person. Let's go with that. So if marriage is what you're looking for, if you are looking for a lifelong partner, a lasting partnership, a lasting relationship, make that decision. Decide that this is what I want and I am going to create it for myself. And do not waver from that decision. No matter what happens, no matter how many horrible dates you go on, no matter how many bizarre people you meet out in the world, we can tell stories from now until the end of time. We could fill volumes with all the horrible experiences and truly bizarre things that are out in the world. But we are going to set those aside because we are looking for just one good relationship, right? We are not looking to have, oh, hold on, I just want to turn off the heater because I'm suffocating myself a little bit here. We are looking for that one truly amazing relationship that is going to last a lifetime. And within that time, while we are on that search, we're going to meet lots of the wrong person, lots of things that are just weird, or people that are just not a fit for us for whatever reason. So we are not going to let those stories and those experiences deter us from the decision that we've made. So if you've made that decision that you want to find your person, declare to yourself and the universe that I am ready. I am ready to meet my person. And don't let anything or anyone deter you from the decision that you've made. Don't teeter-totter and say, you know what, maybe I'll just get a cat. Maybe I'll just get a dog. Maybe I'm not meant to be with someone. Maybe this, maybe that. Maybe the solution is, I don't know what would be the solution. But we tend to teeter and we try to talk ourselves out because we are so afraid. We are so afraid of not finding what we are looking for. And when you are afraid and you teeter, what happens? You lose your resolve and you lose your focus on what it is. So the strategy number 1 for finding the one is to decide that this is what you want. I want a lasting long-term relationship. I want to be married. Make that decision and don't let anything or anyone cause you to waver from that decision, because other people with their experiences will always try to deter you, and they'll confuse you, not because they mean harm, but because they are confused themselves. So do not allow yourself to be deterred. Make that decision that I want to find my lasting relationship. And don't ever let that change. Don't ever allow yourself to be deterred. This is the very first step in ensuring your success. If you don't make that decision, if you're still on the seesaw, maybe this, maybe that, you're not going to get there. It's exactly like getting in the car and not knowing which direction to go in. You must make that decision and stick to it. You decided to go to the mall. Now let's go to the mall. Number two, after you've decided that this is what you want, create, and again, it's create. We are in charge of our own lives. We are in charge of ourselves and the things that we do. Create opportunities for yourself to meet a volume of people. I know that singles events can be very painful. I was actually at one this past Friday night, and it was really such a beautiful and exciting experience. Of course, it's different for me because I'm not single, but I was just kind of in the background watching what was going on, and what a beautiful opportunity it was to just meet other people and just meet other people. I've had the experience with friends or clients that they say, well, I went to a singles event and I didn't meet anyone. Well, you're not going to meet anyone the first time, or maybe even the 10th time, and you may never meet your person at those singles events, but it is important to go. Why? It's important to have that opportunity and to meet different people. And as you meet different people, one, you're practicing. You're practicing interacting with other people. You're practicing flirting with other people. You are having a good time. Instead of having your back up against the wall and saying, oh God, this is so painful. Why do I have to go? If you could find a way to enjoy it and just go and practice talking to people, practice getting to know people, practice and get to understand better what kinds of things you like and what kinds of things you don't like, and kind of refine your idea of the person that you are looking for, of the relationship that you want to have. And it's just practice. Practice talking to different people, whether they're for you or not for you. It's not an issue here. The issue is to have a volume of opportunity, to really be out in the world. And if you have it in your mind that there's just garbage out there, well, then there's just going to be garbage out there. Go into it with an open mind, with an open heart. But don't go in that tonight is the night that I'm going to meet my person and then go home disappointed when it doesn't happen. The idea is to be open and see what leads to what. You never know who you're going to meet, and you never know what it's going to lead to. And it's practice. It's practice. The other very important thing that you can do in this same kind of idea of having a volume of opportunities, tell everyone that you know that you are looking for someone to meet, that you are available, that you're willing to go out, and be willing to go out. Be willing to go out with whoever anybody sets you up with. You may go out and have a horrifying experience, but you will not die. Worst case scenario, you'll have a coffee and something to laugh about. That's the worst thing that could happen. So be open. Tell everyone out there that you are looking, and be open to them. And if they tell you I have this person for you, don't go home and cry, I'm so insulted that they offered this person to me. You never know what's under the surface. Give people a chance. Be open and just go out there. And even if a date leads nowhere, and most likely it will lead nowhere, most of our dates lead nowhere, but be open to the experience, because each experience, each date is a learning experience. Be open to meeting a volume of people so that you can refine your own definition of the type of person that you are looking for. Number 3, and we've already kind of gone into number 3, give everyone a chance. But here's the qualifier. Don't linger too long when you know it's not the one. That's a mistake that many people make. They find someone that is, and we've talked about this before, that is good enough. We find someone that's okay, I have a good time with, but don't linger too long if you know that this person is not right for you. And don't kid yourself. You know when someone is right and when someone is not the one for you. Because when we linger, we lose the opportunity to meet more people, different people. And maybe the one is out there, but your person is over here, but you're looking over here, you're not going to see them. When you are already busy with a space saver, you cannot meet your person. So you have to be available. You have to be available. And most of my clients fall into two categories. The people that don't give anyone a chance. They go on one date and decide he's not for me. He's too fat. He's too tall. He's too short. He did whatever it was. They find something superficial and decide that this person is out. And they don't allow themselves the opportunity to get to know the person for real. So stay long enough to be sure that this person is not for you. Really give them a chance. And usually that's 3 or 4 dates. By the end of the 4th date, you know if it's a horror. Sometimes at the end of the 2nd date. But I want to say that 2 dates is a minimum. But then don't linger. And then the other group is the group that lingers too long. So don't be one that lingers too long. Don't stay with someone when you know that it's not the person that you're going to be with long term because you don't want to be alone today. Don't stay because Valentine's Day is coming up. Don't stay because your birthday is next month and you don't want to be alone. Don't stay because you have theater tickets. Stay because this is the right person for you and you are on that path to a marriage, a lasting relationship. And things change as we get older. And as we get older, it's easier to kind of make that decision. But at the same time, don't linger too long. So these are really the 3 things. If you have in mind that you want to find your person, that you want to be a part of a lasting relationship, number 1, decide that that's what you want. Know what it is that you're looking for. Know what you want. Make that decision and don't teeter from that decision. Number 2, create a volume of opportunities to meet new people. Practice your person skills. Practice talking to new people. Practice being less uncomfortable when you are at these events. The more you go, the easier it will become. The first time, it's very difficult, but practice will make it better. Practice will make you better at flirting. Some people are naturals at it, and some people are not. Number 3, give everyone a chance, but don't linger too long. My very first date with my husband was a completely blind date. And this is back in the day where there was no Facebook or Instagram. There was no way to look anybody up. So somebody gave him my number. I spoke to him a few times on the phone. He showed up at my house to pick me up. And when the doorbell rang, I had no idea what was going to be on the other side. So it was a completely blind date. So we went out, it was a Sunday night. He picked me up. I think round trip, we were maybe an hour and 45 minutes. We were complete strangers. We didn't have that instant connection. He was very uptight. And anyone who knows him knows that's the opposite of his personality. And I came home and I was like, all right, well, glad I'm home early. I have somewhere else to go. And I went out with friends and it was a non-event. And the next morning, my mom asked me, she goes, so what do you think? He's really cute. I said, you think he's cute? You go out with him. I'm not going out with him again. He's balding. He was no fun. I was home in an hour and a half. But I went out with him again. And the second time, it was a completely different experience. And by the fourth date, I was hooked, and so was he. And here we are so many years later. So the idea is to give someone a chance. Give someone a chance. There were also people that I went out with, and the first date was amazing. The second week was amazing. The second date was amazing. Wow, this person. But by the fourth or fifth date, I could see that it wasn't right. So give everyone a chance, but don't linger too long. When you know it's not right, learn to walk away. Now I'm going to give you number 4, which is a bonus. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Don't make being single suffering. Enjoy the ride. Enjoy going out. Look forward to meeting new people. Look forward to a date. Look forward to the stories that you can tell. Try to make them positive stories. Look forward to creating the opportunity to meet different people and really refine your idea of what it is that you're looking for, so that when you do come across your person, you will be able to recognize him or her. So this is it. I hope that you are on the path with me to find the one, because that's what I really want for each and every person in this group. If you are on a path to find the one, and that's what you're looking for, and that's what you want, I hope that I can be a part of helping you to get there. So put all your doubts and your garbage aside and decide that you are ready to find your person. If you are watching me on replay, thank you. And please leave a comment so that I know that you are here. If you join me live, thank you for joining me live. And I look forward to seeing you next Wednesday at the same time. And I look forward to interacting with you like always throughout the week. See you next time. Take care, guys.